let me actually, I'm actually very curious about something. You already revealed your face to the entire internet, right? So what could you
Oh,
possibly have to hide? There is
where the
no
fuck?
way.
Hi guys.
You know,
There's no way this is real life, bro.
Bella the Wolf is done. If you thought we were done with Bella the Wolf, oh boy, you're in for a surprise. Trust me, I didn't plan on revisiting this cringe fest either, but when the internet keeps serving up fresh material like this, it's hard to ignore. This time, though, it feels different, like we're finally witnessing the end of Bella's chaotic reign on the internet. So get ready, because this is gonna be one wild ride. For the uninitiated, Bella the Wolf is one of those online personalities who built her entire career on controversy. And I'm not talking about harmless internet trolling. This girl thrives on rage baiting her audience, doing and saying things that leave you wondering, how far can someone go for clout? Her content is mainly a mix of Gacha Life animations, but the real draw, if you can call it that, comes from the absolutely vile behavior she exhibits online. Whether it's mocking religions, attacking people personally, or spreading harmful lies, Bella's reputation has only gotten worse over time, and that's putting it lightly.
Recently, it came to my attention that there's this girl named Bella the Wolf, and she does art like this, but she also does art like this. And for months, she's been posting things mocking Christians and Muslims, posting things like Bella's the new Allah, Bella's better than Jesus, Bella is Jesus. And she's literally tried it all.
One of the most disgusting stunts Bella pulled was doxing a literal child. Yeah, you heard that right.
Yesterday, some girl or some person who goes on the internet by Bella the Wolf put my son, and here he is, that's Miles, put Miles' number on a Discord server, said that it was hers, and told people to call.
She leaked a 10-year-old's phone number on her Discord server, which, by the way, is a cesspool of creeps. And if that wasn't bad enough, she pretended the number was hers, encouraging people to bombard the poor kid with calls and texts.
My child was upset. He couldn't play games on his phone. He couldn't do anything because, like, text messages and phone calls were coming back to back to back to back yesterday. And they've been coming all day while I've been at work. Like, we just had to put the phone on silent and just leave it.
Imagine the kind of horrific messages that a child must have received. What was Bella's excuse for this? The kid was being disrespectful, because apparently in Bella's warped world, a 10-year-old not showing her the proper deference justifies exposing him to a world of online harassment. Oh, but wait, there's more. Recently, the kid in question commented that Bella also leaked his home address. That's right, 2 homes and a new phone number, all because he hurt her fragile ego. You know, it's hard to even process how someone could stoop this low, but for Bella, this seems to be business as usual. Bella's list of offenses doesn't stop there. She also has a habit of mocking people's religions, casually claiming that she's better than both Allah and Jesus. Yeah, she went there. Now, I don't need to tell you why that's wrong on every conceivable level, but what's even more mind-boggling is her non-apology for it. When confronted, Bella didn't even try to make amends. Instead, she shrugged it off like it was no big deal. Her response was so indifferent, you'd think she was being asked why she didn't finish her homework, not why she disrespected billions of people's faith. And yet another attention-grabbing move, Bella referred to soldiers as rats who don't deserve any mercy. This is a new level of idiocy, even for her.
Thank you. Now back to what I was saying. So my dad was actually a Royal Marine, and he had fought in the British Army for years. Okay, he was in Afghanistan. He did many trips, and I saw all the stuff you were saying online about, you know, disrespecting soldiers and how. Is there something funny?
Excuse me, are you giggling at this?
Is there something funny? No, but is there something funny about my dad being a veteran? My dad is a fallen soldier. He did not make it back from his trip. Do you think that's funny? My dad is a deceased veteran. Do you think that's funny?
Soldiers, the people who risked their lives to ensure her freedom to spew garbage on the internet, and she has the audacity to call them rats? It's one thing to be edgy or controversial, but this is just dumb, plain and simple. I'd say it's hard to believe, but given Bella's track record, it fits right in with her brand of ignorance. You'd think she might stop at insulting the living, but nope, Bella took it a step further by disrespecting the memory of Technoblade, a YouTuber beloved by millions. Technoblade passed away after a battle with cancer, and Bella thought it was a great idea to mock mock his death and fake having cancer herself. The audacity of this girl knows no bounds. Faking cancer for clout isn't just in poor taste, it's disgusting. And it's a slap in the face to people who've actually suffered through the disease. Oh, and if you thought that was the end of it, let's add alleged animal abuse to the mix. There have been multiple claims that Bella has mistreated animals, but she conveniently avoids addressing any of these allegations. It's like she knows that acknowledging her actions would only make things worse for her already tarnished reputation. One of the most jaw-dropping moments in this whole saga has to be when Bella coerced someone into pretending to be her father on a live stream. You can't make this stuff up.
Bella is now threatening the guy who pretended to be her father and saying that if he tells the truth that he's not her father, and if he talks to someone like me and exposes Bella, that Bella was going to dox him. And later in this call, it gets a little bit graphic. He actually told me that Bella got into possession of some pictures of him, or Bella's friend, and they were threatening to release those pictures of him if he decided to expose her. Now,
she allegedly blackmailed a person into faking being her dad, threatening to leak their private information and inappropriate photos if they didn't comply. And remember the person she threatened? Yeah, he's a minor. This is a whole new level of messed up, and it perfectly encapsulates who Bella is. Someone who uses threats and manipulation to maintain her twisted online persona. Now let's get to the piece de resistance. The face reveal. After everything Bella had done, people were curious to see who was behind the mask. And unsurprisingly, the reveal didn't go as planned. Bella tried to act all brave, as if showing her face was some monumental act of courage, but the internet? Well, the internet did what it does best. It roasted her. On a live stream with Pat God and others, Bella turned on her camera, and it was brutal. Comments ranged from calling her Pennywise to comparing her hairline to Jimmy Neutron's. Now, I'm not a fan of body shaming or making fun of someone's appearance, but in this case, it was less about how she looked and more about the fact that she had spent years being a toxic, vile individual. People weren't mocking her looks, they were celebrating the downfall of someone who had used their platform for so much harm. So where does Bella go from here? Honestly, I don't think there's anywhere left for her to go. She's burned every bridge, alienated every possible ally, and turned herself into one of the most hated figures on the internet. And while she might continue to rage bait for a few more clicks, the reality is that her time is up. People are losing interest. The controversy she thrived on is finally caught up with her, and now it's only a matter of time before she fades into obscurity. Her face reveal was probably the last gasp of attention she'll ever get. Now that people know what she looks like, the mystery's gone. The allure of who is Bella the Wolf has vanished, and with it, any reason for people to continue paying attention to her. She's not interesting anymore. She's just sad. And if her popularity was built on being a toxic nuisance, what happens when people stop caring? At the end of the day, Bella the Wolf represents everything wrong with online culture. A person who thrives on negativity, hatred, and manipulation. But the internet has a short attention span, and people like Bella don't last long. She's played her hand, and now the game is over. So let this be a lesson. Being a toxic, hateful individual might get you attention, but it won't get you longevity. Bella the Wolf is done, and frankly, the internet's better off without her. If you made it this far, thank you for sticking around. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Your support means the world, and I'll see you in the next one.
Subscribe, motherfucker.